I had goosebumps literally.
Yeah.
I had goosebumps on my back. I'm not a person who had goosebumps.
Hi everyone, this is Weronika and
I'm Waldemar. Hello. Yeah, and today it's a very short clip because I asked Weronika today, have you watched Charlie Chaplin's speech from The Great Dictator? And she was like, he can speak? So I was, okay, so we have to watch this.
Yeah.
Because
I was not aware.
I think I would like to watch with you the whole movie. Because I haven't seen the movie too, by the way. The whole movie. I know this speech because it's, you will see, it's a great speech. But I would like to see the whole movie. But I thought that we can watch just this speech because...
Can you tell me what the movie is about so I have some context? It's about Hitler or...
It was in the time of the Second World War.
Okay.
But the movie is like kind of a parody of that, a little bit. But when you will see the speech, you will understand more about the character of this movie.
It came out in what year, so I have more context?
Oh,
sorry.
42, I think. Wait.
Okay. So in the middle of the Second War?
Or 43?
We're checking.
40, I'm sorry. It was in the 40s.
Okay, so just after the beginning. Okay.
Yeah,
Can you come closer, please?
The US wasn't part of the war yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we will try to not pause it because it's
just
not...
3 minutes.
It's not, yeah, it's just 3 minutes and it's not a good video to pause. And if we will have some insight, if you want to share something, then we will share it after the video.
Okay.
And so please enjoy, and you enjoy it too because it's a very important video to watch.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
What do you think?
Well, it was beautiful speech.
I had goosebumps literally.
Yeah.
I had goosebumps on my back. I'm not a person who had goosebumps, but I had them.
It's extremely touching and really well written. And I think something about this machine heart I have read quotes about now that I've heard it.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
It's a very popular speech.
But you know what's the saddest thing is that there is not an ounce of me left that watches this with some kind of hope or something. I was more sad to watch, I think. How impossible it is. It's touching, but like I think if I watched it 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I would feel like elated and feel like, yeah, this is how it should be. Now I watch it and I'm really, it's beautiful, but I watch it in a sad way, as in, it's so sad that this could never be true.
But you know what? Maybe it's a bit more hopeful for me, but I a little bit disagree with you, because I think for many people, the things that he said became quite true. Like with the technology bringing us together. Like right now, for example, I don't know how you feel about this, but I would say from my experience, like I don't think I could be persuaded to fight another man because he's from a different country. You know, because the technology, like internet, for example, bring us so close.
Yeah, you can see it to other people's homes. You can see how they live their lives in other countries, and we are also similar.
It's very difficult for the governments, you know, to how do you say that? To
they get people against each other.
But also to paint the other nationality like
as inhuman. Yeah,
as inhuman, like as you know, they are enemy. They are they are monsters.
Yeah.
And that we have to, and you're like, no, but I just played the game with the guy from this country. We played, with League of Legends together or some other game. So we were like, and because of that, I think it's one hopeful thing from this video and from his speech that the technology really brought us more together.
Yeah, that's true.
And we of course still have wars, but for many people today, I think it's unimaginary to go fight with other people just because they are from different countries.
You don't carry this in your heart, as I think people did maybe before the First World War more, that you're like, okay, we could fight, we have this empires, our country is an empire, like, I don't know, Great Britain or something. You have left, but then I'm saying this and I know nationalists are getting more support now as well. So it really depends where you look. But yeah, for sure, for some people, it is like he described, and I think it's good that the common opinion is as what he is describing. But what I said when I said it that this is impossible is more that like it would never be this whole perfect image of like science making life easier for everyone, because someone's always going to get more money from it.
But how do you know? Maybe someday in the future.
Maybe.
We don't know that.
You're getting out of the frame.
Sorry.
He said getting out of the frame. Yeah, no, but I really liked it. It was super, super touching. And it's so well played as well. But I knew he was a great actor.
Yeah, but how weird that is that, you are... Sorry.
Used to him not speaking and making the pantomimes.
You are the most famous actor from the era of the non-speaking movies. Mm-hmm. And then you gave one of the most powerful speeches in the history. And it's probably one of your most famous performances.
You see, I'm so weirded out that I didn't know about this, but it's good that you showed me. Yeah, and I think it will stay with me for a long time.
Yeah, it's a very powerful scene. Right.
Yeah, because it's easy to say to people to gather up like from a common enemy, and I guess he has this figure of a common enemy, which is the government and these machine people who tell people to feel a certain way. But still, it's more about like being good and united, and it's really touching.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for watching.
And
we'll see you in next video.
Yeah, and if you want to comment about this video, we would gladly read your comments and opinions. So
always, but
feel free to do that.
Yeah,
but in some videos, like there are some videos that the comments are more interesting than like, no offense, but
The topic for the discussion is more interesting,
Yeah.
so hence the comments are more interesting.
Thank you. See
Nice
you.
safe. Bye bye.